So, what y'all been up to? What's going on? What's the tea? So good. But welcome back. This is about to be some tea, okay, honey? Get ready for the story time. If you in bed, put your bonnet on, baby, and lay back, okay? That's that's how it's gonna have you. Like, no, he didn't. No, she didn't. If you in your car, turn this video off and stop driving and watching my videos.
I will not be blamed for a car accident.
Okay? Stop. Before you put the phone down, subscribe. If this is your first time here. For real, for real. If this is your first time here, hello. Welcome. Stay. Get comfortable. Press that subscribe button. Do not forget to like this video. And do not forget to share. To all my subscribers. To all my people who have been watching. Thank you guys so much. Continue to watch. Welcome back. Okay? So, yeah, we're going to get right into it.
I just don't like liars.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Anyways, let me get into the story. So, I met this guy at my job. Let me sip some of this wine first. Yes. Okay. So, I met this guy at my job. And we're going to call him Daniel. I'm going to just make up another person name. Me, Daniel, and Megan. So me, Daniel, and Megan was just all talking. We all found out that we was all from the up north, and we just was having conversations. I don't know. When you're in the South and you meet a person from up north, it's just like, oh, okay, so what you doing out here? Why are you still here? Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, we always used to talk at work. We was all new. So, yeah, we just clicked. So, the other person, Megan went on like a little break. She left. We didn't see Megan for a while. So while Megan went away, me and Daniel got cool. We worked 12-hour shifts, and it was nothing to do. We can't bring our phone to work. You know what I mean? So yeah, we would always conversate. Nothing. I'm not thinking nothing deep of it, y'all. Like, I'm just thinking like me and Daniel was just cool. We chilling. This is my homie. So of course Daniel flirts from here and there, but I'm just like, Daniel, stop. You know what I mean?
Boy, bye. Tell him, boy.
Now me and Daniel were starting to hang out at work. So one day me and Daniel decided after work to get some chicken, because at this chicken spot, because we found out that we get a discount at this chicken spot. So we go get some chicken, and we just talk, we chilling, whatever. And he tells me that he has like 2 kids. I'm like, oh, okay. What brought you out here? Blah, 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 blah. Mind you, Daniel is like 22, and I'm 19, right? So yeah, me and Daniel's talking. Daniel's telling me how he has kids and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, oh, okay, how many kids you have? He's like, I got 2 daughters. I said, oh, okay. And I was like, and where's the mom? Because, y'all, I'm looking at Daniel as, like, being the homie. Maybe I could shed some advice if he needs some help. You know, like, we're going to be talking to each other like we friends. You know what I mean? I have never, and mind you guys, I have never had a guy friend. I kid y'all not. I can't lie. I probably had one. But other than that, I have never had a guy friend who just wanted to be friends, and that's it. Me and Daniel, we talking about his kids. Then I asked him, like, I said, okay, so what about the mom? He's like, well, me and the mom is not together, and we just co-parent. We live together though, and da-da-da-da-da. So I'm like, okay, all right. So we just still talking. I didn't think too much of it, because I'm not looking at Daniel like, okay, I want to be with you, so I need to know about this, that, and the third. Why y'all still living together? Why, you know, it would be different if I was looking at Daniel that way, but I wasn't looking at Daniel that way. I was just looking at him like that's a friend. So I was like, oh, okay, well, that's good that y'all get along with each other. And I left it at that. So a couple days later, a couple weeks later, me and Daniel still like just talking to each other at work. we decided to work out because we had to have a test. It was a test coming up, and we wanted to be fit for it. So with my job, so we decided to go hang out at work one time, and we decided to go to the gym, and out of work. So one day we found out we lived on the same side of town too. So one day after work, we went to the gym and we worked out. I think before we went to the gym, we went to Walmart. Yeah, we went to Walmart together. And right afterward, we went to Walmart together, and we had a bet. And that's how we ended up being at the chicken spot. I'm tripping now. Yeah, that's how we ended up being at the chicken spot. Like, won a race to Walmart. And it's not good to race. I'm not condoning racing on the highway. Okay, I'm really not. But I do speed. I'm not going to lie to you. But we had a race. Whoever gets to Walmart first pays for the next meal, the next chicken meal. And you know, look, your girl loves chicken, your girl loves food, so I'm like, all right, bet, you know? So, of course, I lose, and I had to pay for him to buy chicken. Stop. So Daniel, like, approaches me on some, like, let me show you what this feels like, or let me show you, because mind you, y'all, I have never had a like guy friend like that to where I like expressed my feelings about guys that I dealt with. So I was just like expressing my feelings about guys, and I was like, what do you think, like, as a guy, can you like give me your perspective? So we get into like explicit stuff, and I'm just like telling him about how I never been taken to a climax before with these guys, and blah blah blah. So y'all, Daniel goes, okay, well, let me show you what it feels like. And I'm just like, Daniel, don't nobody want type. Actually, I don't have a type, but Daniel just wasn't giving me that, you know, that feeling. Like, he wasn't sparking. There was no sparks flying with Daniel. So I'm just like, all right, Daniel, stop. So Daniel, mind you, Daniel didn't stop. So that's the I think that's like, first it was flirting, then Daniel made that little comment telling me let me show him, let him show me what it feels like, and da 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 da. And I'm just like, I don't care. Daniel, get out my face, right? Like, I don't care what type of experience you have. We're not doing that. Like, no. So, and then mind y'all, I can't even say I wasn't gonna date nobody I wasn't gonna date anybody at my job, because I met my boyfriend at my job, so it's crazy. But Daniel was just not that guy. I feel like I should tell this again. All right, so we at the gym, and yeah, Daniel gets a call on the phone. So boom, Daniel picks up the phone. He looks at the phone. He picks up the phone, and he's like when Daniel picks up the phone, he's like this, like. So I'm like, in my mind, y'all, I'm not putting it together like, all right, something isn't right or whatever, you know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to get with Daniel. I'm not Daniel's boo. I'm not trying to mess with Daniel. So I'm not looking at it like, oh, why do I, like, I'm looking at it like, why? Like, I looked at it like, okay, why did he tell me to shush? But then I just was like, I don't care, because it's nothing like, okay, it would be different if I wanted to be with Daniel, if I was with Daniel and he told me to shush, and I was like, why the telling me to shush? Who on the phone? You know what I mean? Like, on some girlfriend, on some bullshit. But it wasn't like that for me. So it was just like, okay, like, I don't care. I went back on my phone. Boom. So Daniel was just talking on the phone, like, basically saying, I know it was, like, I ended up hearing, like, it was a girl, so it must have been his child's mother. And she was basically just telling him he needed to go to Walmart for this, that, and the third. So I'm like, okay. I ignored that. So then we leave the gym, y'all. We go about our business. The next day at work, me and Daniel is still sitting and talking at work. We cool, we chilling. I don't care. Like, this is literally my friend. One day, me and Daniel go to the sports store because for our job, we needed these book bags. So we go to the sports store, and I was looking for me a book bag, and he was like, oh, I need to get a book bag too. Or I think he was like, yeah, I need to get me a book bag too, or so just meet me at that mall. And I'm like, all right, bet. So we meet each other at that mall. We go in a sports store. We looking for the book bags. We finally find the book bags. And Daniel's like, oh, I forgot my wallet. Or I don't have my wallet. And I was like, I got you. Like, the book bag was only $10. So me being just a nice person that I am, I'm just like, oh, I got you. Like, it's nothing. Like, it's not that serious. It's just we left the store. In that parking lot, Daniel tried to kiss me. And no. Like, Daniel, how many times do I have to tell you? Stop. You're not kissing these lips. Now, y'all, I'm starting to get annoyed. Because I just keep repeating myself. We're going in a circle. I keep, like, telling you, no, like, now it's like an annoyance type of thing. So now I like fall back, y'all. Now I'm like, I don't even want to be his friend anymore, because now he's just like really trying it. Like, I'm telling you that, you know what I mean? Like, now you just being a little weird. Days go by and Daniel is like, me and Daniel still like saying hey to at work, like we still saying hey, but we not like hanging out like that no more. But we still cool. So then one day Daniel was like, hey, could you bring me to, can you drop me off to my car, because my child's mother had my car at her job. And I said, okay, yeah, that's on my way home. And just me, like, I'm like, okay, cool, that's no problem. So he gets in the car and I had to go pick up my mom before we went home. So as I picked up my mom, they switched seats, so now Daniel's sitting in the back seat and she's in the front seat. Or maybe he didn't even move. I don't remember, but I remember them talking to each other about doing that, or I don't know if they did move or not. Going off to his car, and we leave it at that. So then, a couple days later passed, and I get a call from Daniel, and I'm just like, I don't feel like talking to him, cause yeah, one thing about me is, only person I like talking on the phone with is my man. So yeah, so I was like, what does Daniel want? So I didn't answer. So then he was like, I think he either texted me or I texted him, and I was like, what? I wish I still had the messages. Oh my gosh. But I was like, what? And I was like, I think I said what? I said something. So I was like, what? And then the message back, it said, call me or answer. It said something. So I think either I got another call or I called back. So I'm like, okay, it must be an emergency. I think he called me. So I answer. And I'm like, what? Like, what do you want? You know what I mean? And I hear a girl's voice. And she's like, this is so-and-so. I don't know. We're going to make up a name. We're going to say Cynthia. This is Cynthia. Daniel's wife. So you're the girl who's been messing with my husband, or DM, or talking to my husband and buying him stuff and da-da-da-da. And I said, I don't know what your husband told you. Because first of all, he's not even telling people that you're married. Like, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, because I totally could understand why she was upset. I could totally understand why she was, like, why she was questioning me. Like, it's really made me mad, and it made me, like, feel really bad and angry, because first of all, I'm never a side chick. I would never want to be a side chick. And that's not what I do. It was just like, this is Daniel's wife, and you're that girl who's been buying him stuff and driving him around and da-da-da-da-da and doing this for him and doing that for him. And I'm just on the phone like, what is Daniel telling you? Like, in my mind, I'm like, Daniel must have really, like, threw it in her face or something. Like, he had to have been like, well, I have a girl that's doing this for me and doing, because that's literally how she was coming at me, like. And I was just like, ma'am, because she's older than me. So I was like, ma'am, I don't know what Daniel is telling you, your husband. I was like, I don't know what he's telling you. But first of all, he never told me he was married. And second of all, I was just his friend. Because I think she was like, he's married and you should have respect for a married man, and with kids and blah blah blah. And I was like, kids and blah blah blah. And I was like, first of all, Daniel's not telling anybody that y'all are married. So you need to check your husband on that. Number one. Number two, I don't know what he's telling you, but I don't want him. And like, it was just like she was not trying to hear what I was trying to say, and I just hung up. I hung up because first of all, I'm not arguing with you. And I was so mad, y'all, because I'm like, yo, he really over here telling his wife that I was like basically trying to mess with him or even messing with him. He, first of all, I was more so upset that he tried to lie on my name or make it seem like I was, you know what I mean? But then it was like I was mad because he lied about having a wife. So a couple of days later, y'all, I have not seen Daniel. I did not want to speak to Daniel anyways. Have not seen Daniel. So finally, y'all, I see Daniel, and he doesn't look my direction. I don't want him to look my direction. I don't even want an apology, y'all. I don't care about it. Like, I don't care. I just look at him in disgust because he's hiding a wife that, like, the mother of your kids, like, what do you, well, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's disgusting. I don't care about it. Like, I don't care. But anyways, yeah. Then y'all, that's not even the kicker, okay? The kicker is Daniel has been married, right? But not only is he married with 2 kids, his wife was like, I think she was like 6 months pregnant. Like 6 months pregnant. About to have their baby. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was so ridiculous, y'all. And how I found out she was pregnant was through like the girls that I work with, like the older ladies, because I worked with all older people. Like, I was the youngest. So I was talking to them one time, and I was just like telling the situation because I was really trying to like understand. Like, I was really trying to understand. I was like, did y'all know he was married? Because I didn't know he was married. And then I was like, I wish I would have. I would have just definitely stayed away from him. Because usually when people flirt with me like that, I just be like, stop, I don't want you. You know what I mean? Like, just kick him to the side and leave it at that. But if I would have knew that he was married and trying to flirt with me, I would have just cut him off. I wouldn't have just like brushed it off like, okay, stop trying to flirt with me, we're just friends. You know what I mean? I would have been like, you're sick. You know what I mean? Like, you have a whole wife, like, don't be a dog. You could, you know what I mean? So yeah, so they was like, he doesn't wear his ring, but he told them that he was married. And I'm just like, he did not tell me nothing. Like, this is crazy. Like, what was he trying to do? What did he think, I was young and stupid? Like, yeah, it was ridiculous. And then, like, it was crazy because he came in one time when I was talking to the ladies, and he was like, yeah, I have to call my wife. And it was like he didn't even want to say wife. Like, it was like, he was like, yeah, I have to call. They was like, who do you have to call? Like, trying to be funny. He was like, who do you have to call? Who do you have to call, Daniel? And he was like, I have to call my wife. And it was like, oh, yeah, she's pregnant, right? He was like, yeah, I got to go check on her because she has a doctor's appointment today. And I was just like, I'm just disgusted. Because this poor old lady is pregnant with your children, and you an ain't shit ass man, Daniel, okay? You ain't shit ass man, Daniel. Like, you gotta do better. I hope he's doing better for her, because not with me, never will I ever stoop that low. I'm sorry. To all the side chicks, I'm not here for it. I'm sorry, I'm not here for it. Like, actually, no apologies. Like, I don't care. I'm not here for it. But yeah, like, that, stop it, okay? Like, y'all. Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Watching. Zay is out. Peace, love, and happiness. Okay? Like, that's how we doing it tonight. Period. Make sure you thank God. Have a great sleep. If you're watching this in the morning, good morning. If you listening to this before you go to sleep, you have a good night. Okay? Pray to God. Thank God. Thank you guys for watching. Continue to support me. Click that bell. get notified when I upload a video. Get hope. Alright, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Toodles, y'all.